Hello, you are watching VNA's broadcast daily from Hanoi. Our top stories.
Speaker of the National Assembly of the Republic of Korea, Kang Chang-hee, begins his official visit to Vietnam. The National Assembly Standing Committee convenes its first 2013 session. Naval ships bring New Year gifts to soldiers stationed at offshore marine defence platforms.
National Assembly Chairman Nguyễn Sinh Hùng affirmed that Vietnam wishes to increase cooperation with the Republic of Korea during his talks with Kang Chang-hee, Speaker of the National Assembly of the Republic of Korea, on January 14th. We have more.
In the talks, Chairman Hung described the Korean speaker's visit as a demonstration of the strategic cooperative partnership between the two countries. He said he believes the collective effort of the two law-making bodies, states, governments and people will help the Vietnam Republic of Korea strategic cooperative partnership flourish, benefiting both sides and enhancing peace, stability and development in the region and the world. Kang Chang-hee, for his part, said Vietnam's advantageous geographical location and its natural and human resources will help the two countries further strengthen their cooperation. Meanwhile, with its strong economic development and industry, the Republic of Korea is willing to cooperate and share its experiences with Vietnam, he added. The Parliament of the Republic of Korea wishes to closely work with its Vietnamese counterpart, especially in sharing legislative and supervisory experience, the speaker said. In the evening, Chairman Hung hosted a banquet in honour of his Korean counterpart. Later on the day, Party General Secretary Win Phu Chop and Prime Minister Win Tan Dung received the visiting Korean speaker. They all said they believe that the two countries' strategic comprehensive partnership will grow to a new height in the coming time. Party General Secretary Chop suggested the two sides expand bilateral cooperation in the building of institutions and infrastructure and human resource development. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Dung expressed wishes for continuing to receive the Republic of Korea's support for the peaceful settlement of disputes in the East Sea on the basis of international law. Speaker Kang assured that the Korean Parliament will always support cooperative activities between the two governments.
The National Assembly Standing Committee convened its 14th session, which is the first in 2013, in Hanoi on January 14th. Chairman Nguyễn Sinh Hùng chaired the event.
During its three-day sitting, committee members will consider and adopt a resolution to guide the implementation of the resolution on the conduct of votes of confidence on holders of positions approved or elected by the National Assembly or People's Councils. They will comment on several draft laws, including the Law on National Defence and Security Education, the Law on Terrorism Prevention and Fight, the Natural Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Law, the revised Law on Science and Technology, and the revised Land Law. They will also debate decrees on fine arts activities and regulations on national traditional days and anniversary days. On the first day of the session, committee members discussed the draft law on national defence and security education. They also considered the inclusion of foreign organisations and individuals operating in Vietnam to the bill.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng on January 13th visited Missile Battalion 64 of the Air and Air Defense Force Division 361, calling on officials and soldiers to stay prepared for combat in any situation. Division 361 is responsible for protecting the airspace of Hanoi and the northern region. It was a key force in the 12-day battle against the U.S. B-52 bombing of Hanoi, which resulted in a victory dubbed Điện Biên Phủ in the air in December 1972. The division was involved in over 1,800 battles between 1965 and 1970 and shot down 591 enemy airplanes, including 35 B-52s. Prime Minister Dũng lauded both the division and the battalion's efforts to acquire modern weapons and be ready for action, saying this helped maintain peace, independence, and sovereignty of the nation. He also asked the officers and soldiers to improve their professional skills, utilize advanced technology, and create skillful combat plans when situations required them to do so. The party instead will strive to equip the army with modern equipment, the Prime Minister said. On January 13th, 2 naval ships left the coastal city of Vũng Tàu, southern Bà Vũng Tàu province, carrying New Year gifts for officers and soldiers stationed at offshore marine defense platforms and Côn Đảo Island. One vessel will deliver goods to Tư Chính, Phúc Nguyên, Quế Đường, Huyền Trân and Ba Kè defense platforms. The second will unload its cargo at platform DK1/10 and Côn Đảo Island. The supplies include fragrant rice, pork, sweets, peach flowers, and other essential commodities. They were donated by individuals, agencies, and organizations from across the country to help the officers and soldiers enjoy an authentic traditional Lunar New Year. A biomass processing facility, the first sustainable development project between Vietnam and Japan, commenced operations in Ho Chi Minh City recently. Construction of the facility began in October 2009 with a total investment capital of $850,000. The facility will turn biomass, including agricultural crop residue, into gaseous biofuel, also called synthesis gas, that can be used for heating, electricity production, or substitute almost any fossil fuel. The biofuel model is expected to help farmers convert feedstock into a wider range of biomass-based fuels. The northeastern province of Quảng Ninh has become the first locality in Vietnam to hold an examination to recruit local officials. The move aims to improve the quality of government workers and the quality of public administrative services. The Standing Board of the Quảng Ninh Party Committee organized the examination on January 12th and 13th to select the new Deputy Director of the Provincial Department of Information and Communications, as well as the head of Ha Long Bai's Management Board. Phạm Thị Thùy Dương won the position to lead Ha Long Bai's Management Board. Phạm Hồng Lan, who has worked for the Provincial Party Committee's Commission on Publicity and Education, was selected to be Deputy Director of the Provincial Department of Information and Communications. The move came about in line with the government's resolution for state administrative reform during 2011-2020. It looks to further enhance the quality of government workers, as well as public administrative services. According to the Labor Safety Department under the Ministry of Labor, Invalids and Social Affairs, 6,000 industrial accidents caused 600 deaths in the country last year. More than 70% of fatalities were in the construction industry. The number of industrial accidents has doubled since 2001, but victims needing hospital treatment have tripled. The rise is due to workers unaware of labor safety measures and the labor laws in particular. State management agencies are also responsible for the increase. In reality, safety information is displayed at every construction site. However, both workers and employers are yet to fully abide by labor safety regulations. Most workers, especially seasonal workers, do not have insurance. We come from rural areas and do not have insurance. As temporary workers, we accept job offers whenever we have free time. We just sign 3-month contracts with workers as they change jobs frequently. When an accident occurs, workers do not receive their legitimate employee benefits. Once the labor safety and hygiene law is promulgated, it will serve as a legal foundation for anyone who is working in Vietnam. Domestic businesses are also expected to closely monitor the implementation of the law to minimize the consequences of industrial accidents. That comes to the end of our news program today. We thank you always for being with us, and please tune in the program throughout the week for more updated news.